Hi everybody, my name is Alice and welcome to my channel Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a daily reading for the collective. I'm going to go ahead and pull the energy for the day and see what Spirit wants to tell everybody. This is a nice short and sweet segment I have on my channel. Each pull is like anywhere between 4 to 10 minutes. It just gives you that nice little check-in, that edge for the day. So let's see what Spirit wants to tell everybody today. I've cleansed, shuffled, and meditated. I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. And I always ask for your best and highest good. So let's see what the universe wants to tell everyone today. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands. And the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. What a beautiful energy for everyone. Let me show you the cards. We have the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful cards, beautiful energy. Okay, so the first card is the King of Pentacles. This is you planning and preparing for your future. This is you really thinking about what it is that you want. Today is an excellent day to tap into that energy. This is you thinking about things in a practical manner. Is feeling practical, grounded, stable, secure, thinking about all the hard work, effort, energy, time, maybe even finances that you've put into planning for your future. We're looking at areas like relationships, platonic, romantic, pets. We're looking at children. We're also looking at career or retirement, your finances, your health, because we're looking at everything in the 3D. Education, we're looking at travel, housing, location, relocation, and everything in between. This is you really looking at your life and striving for your idealized life. At this point, this is a mature energy. This is a king. So it's like this is your relationship to everything around you, outside of yourself. And you are really enjoying your life. This is what you've strived for your whole life. Doesn't matter if you're 20 or if you're 85. This is one of those energies where things are going your way. You have a plan. You're planning and preparing for the future, and you're self-actualizing. And this is a nice energy where you're also able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Wherever you're at on your journey, you're really able to sit back and take a lot of pride in the work you've put into it, but also enjoy. So if you have a lot of finances, you're not sitting back like a miser and holding on to it. You're actually able to enjoy what you've worked so hard for. So taking a vacation, right? Going to the movies, you're able to have freedom to do what it is that you want when you step into that energy. It's very open and expansive. Today's a really good day for that. Then we have the Nine of Wands. This is looking at your energy. The Nine of Wands is that where, you've been in a lot of battles, and traditionally he's standing. This is that wounded warrior energy. So you've taken a lot of hits, but you've got that strength and stamina. You're still standing. However, the next card is the 10, and that is burnout and having to lay down a lot of burdens. You're right there. So this is about you looking at your energy today. And before you get to that 10, before you burn out, this is a good time to do a check-in on yourself. How are you feeling? How is your energy level? Are you surrounding yourself with people that might be energy vampires that suck your energy? Do you have a job or a career that sucks your energy? Maybe they expect you to work 80 hours a week and you're only getting paid for 40. But yet they expect you to basically die on the job, to give everything you have to it. It's looking at energy like that. It's one thing if you have your own business and you're investing that in it because you're getting something out of it, or you're working to get to a point to where it runs itself or whatever it is that you're doing. But you're really looking at who's taxing your energy, where's your energy going, and paying attention to what it is that you're doing, because you're doing something that's really, it's stressing your system out, right? So this can be intellectually stressed, emotionally stressed, physically stressed, but it's one of those moments where you need to start conserving some energy and being conscientious of where it's going. Are you not paying attention and it's just being drained by somebody else? This is a great thing for you to do. Let's say it's a phone call. Let's say you have a friend that likes to talk on the phone. And when you're done talking on the phone, if you're exhausted and all of a sudden, let's say it's in the evening, all of a sudden your night is gone because they sucked you dry, that is something that you need to look at. I mean, that's kind of like a teenager thing, but if you hang up the phone from them and you're not energized, you're drained, that is an energy vampire. That's someone that has just sucked you dry and they're probably invigorated from it. You gave them your energy. You need to look at where your energy is going. Today's a good day to do that. And maybe, that helps you moving forward to know these things that are going on. Because I kind of feel sometimes that people just go through life and they're not really paying attention. They're just like, well, that's just what happens with so-and-so. But you really do need to start paying attention to that, because there comes a point where it actually is really detrimental to your health, your mental health, your physical health, emotional health, spiritual health. And it prevents you from having the energy to go and do something else that's really beneficial for you. So look at these two cards. He's sitting pretty. He's exhausted. Then we have this Eight of Pentacles. Here's the thing. If you're burned out, you can't do this work of self-mastery because you probably don't have the energy and you don't have the motivation if you're tired. This is really putting a lot of hard work in, dedication, paying attention to the details, and really striving for something in your life. This is a self-mastery card. This is really allowing you to become the person that you are, but you're still paying attention to the details. You're crossing the T's, dotting the I's kind of energy, and you're really taking advantage of that. So today's a really good day for you to look at what is working out for you in your life. Where are you putting in your time, effort, energy, your work, and your dedication? What are you paying attention to the details in your life? And do you like what you see? Because at the end of the day, you always want to say, are you happy? This life is short. So it's kind of like, I always say this because I think that it is so fitting for all of us. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is, you've got one life. Make it count. Make it work for yourself. Really live your best life. Don't live it sitting on a couch. Don't live it being miserable or stuck in a relationship where you're both miserable, but no one has the guts to pick up and leave. It's that kind of energy. This is telling me that this is you striving for your idealized life. Maybe some of you are already there. Look at your energy and look at the work that you put into the attention to detail, this type of self-mastery. And really look at that. Are you happy with what it is that you're doing? And if so, then maybe your energy is going there. And if you're not happy, that could also be part of what this drain is, and that's in any aspect of your life. It's not just work. Maybe it's work in taking care of your family, work in taking care of your health, work in at your finances, right? It's all these different aspects. Maybe it's going to school. Is it paying off? Are you choosing a major that you like, that you know that you can have a job with? Something that really is going to benefit you. Or are you choosing something where there's really no hope of getting a job, especially one that pays well when you're done? Maybe you enjoy the subject matter, but it's not going to allow you to pay off, let's say, if you have a student loan, or to actually get a viable job. So it's about looking at that. Maybe you need to switch to go to vocational training. It's looking at all of your options. That's what Spirit says for everybody today. I love it. What a powerful reading. Strong energy, definitely in the 3D. And again, strong energy, but we are talking about energy. All right, everybody, that's what I have for you for today. Lots of love. See you next time. Okay, bye. Oh, don't forget, I've got that 50% off if you guys want to book a service with me. I almost forgot. It's only good from the 8th until the 30th. That's why I always want to announce that. So it's good for the 1-hour readings. It's good for pre-recorded readings. It's good for messages from your loved ones. I do my mediumship, which you see me do on my lives on Tuesdays and Friday nights. It's also on the website if you want to book that. And then also what I do with the one-on-one sessions in tarot, manifestation, and raising your vibration. If that's something you're interested in, definitely take advantage of that. It's not just purchasing, it's also booking. You have to book and have your session before September 30th. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.